Hi Scorpio, in this reading we are looking into your past life and we're going to see what is the link between a past life that comes up and this current life that you are living now. Let's get into the reading, guys. We are going to be picking up on an energy of who you were. This person is not you, it is somebody else. It can literally be anything. It may even sound nothing like you because it's not you. It's just your soul's another element of what your soul has experienced, another personality of who you are. So let's see who you were, Scorpio, in a past lifetime. Well, you were a very strong person, male or female, whoever you were. I don't feel like this was that far back. It's actually could have been the past life that you've had. I feel like it was the time where we still kind of lived the way we lived right now. It's so interesting because you got the Two of Wands energy here. You've got the Empress and Emperor energy as well. And you have got the World card, which tells me with the Two of Wands energy, you pretty much stood on your own 2 feet. And there were times, I think, that you turned away. You didn't focus so much on family and love and all those kinds of things as you did focus on power and money and things like that. You may have literally been somebody who owned a very big business or a very big company, male or female energy. I don't feel like this is really that far back. I kind of pick up on the energy like literally from the 60s, like, you know what I mean, from 1960, 1940 maybe, but I don't really pick up that vibe. You literally had the world at your fingertips. Spirit guide literally said you could have been one of those people, you know, back in the days, you know, in those 60s, 70s, that really became like a millionaire or even more than that in those times. You could have had a really big business. You could have been somebody that we know, we're using your products right now, you know what I mean? It's something of that matter, but you were extremely focused on work. You were extremely and very controlling, by the way, here. I'm just saying you were not an easy boss. I'm just saying that the Emperor in reverse position, you were hard, you know what I mean? And people might have been a bit scared of you or not liked you, but you gave them work. You gave them work. That's how I feel. This is very interesting. It's very like the energy of who you were. It may be absolutely nothing about how you are now. I do believe you had everything, but I feel like you worked hard for everything that you got, and you were tough as nails. That's how I'm feeling your energy. Like, wow, very straightforward person. Let's see if anything from that time frame is currently affecting the life that we are in right now. Somebody loved you. Somebody loved you. There was a person that absolutely loved you. The Nine of Cups energy. Somebody loved you. Somebody felt that you were their person, their soulmate, and wanted to be with you. You may have even been married and had children. I feel like I feel like you guys broke up with each other, that you divorced each other. With these two cards that come up here, the Seven of Swords energy, this is something that could have gone on for quite some time. And the Three of Wands energy, I feel like your person, really, they could have divorced you. They could have divorced you, and it was like a big lawsuit and the settlement had come out and there was money involved, and this is the kind of vibe I'm feeling. Sorry, Scorpio. It's, remember, the personality that you were is not the person that you are currently now. With every lifetime, we hope to grow spiritually. But I feel like in this time, you were so like, it reminds me of this feeling of like when we were like, you know, remember how sometimes our grandparents were, or even our own parents, they were sort of like old school, you know, like men had their place and women had their place. And even with regards to raising of children or relationships, it wasn't as we are now. I think we're much more holistic now, you know what I mean? We kind of like look at things from very different perspectives, and this is this energy of that energy when we just didn't sometimes, you know, it was like when you were hard, it was right to be hard, and today we kind of go, yeah, we need to be hard but at the same time gentle, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's what was missing, and this is what caused, I think, a divorce to happen in your lifetime. This person like literally took a lot from you, may have won a huge court settlement. Look how many swords they're carrying, and the two swords that they were left behind, and they left you. I feel like they didn't open up to you again with the Three of Wands being there as well. This is a very interesting situation. This person might be somehow associated now in this current lifetime, because if they're showing something like this, it usually indicates, yeah. And I'm also curious to see what your personality is as well now in this lifetime. Yep, there's your Nine of Cups in the reverse position. And stubborn. Your past personality was stubborn. I honestly feel like you could be totally opposite of what this person was or what you were. It's not that it was you, it's just another aspect of experience that your soul needed to go through, learning basically. Look at the Nine of Cups that was here, and this is what your person at that time was loving you, wanting to be with you, having a home with you, but yours was in the reverse position. I feel like this was very stubborn energy. Feels like that back in the days vibe of those people, like I remember like the 80s. Yeah, I was alive in the 80s, guys. It's like that old school vibe. We're so very different from there. Dreams come true. In the reverse position is the Nine of Cups. This is an energy of somebody who can be a bit selfish. You know, I felt like you gave more time to work and to yourself and career than you did to a relationship. It's somebody who is very stubborn as well. Very, very stubborn. And sometimes they even take for granted the love that they are receiving. Sorry, I'm so not describing you. I know, just bear with me. And this is the Two of Swords energy, and literally says refusing to see. There's the stubborn. They may have tried to say to you, look, you know, you need to spend more time with the family, you need to spend more time with us, you need to be around us, you know, you're not even here, you don't communicate with the kids, you know, all those kinds of things, and you just refuse to see. Not you, the previous personality. It's like you may literally be having a problem with somebody who I'm describing over there. It's like the roles were reversed, but we're going to see. Let's see what Spirit Guide has got to say with regards to this energy. My goodness, you know what? If we can see almost all the past lives we've had, we would, most of the time, we would not like some of the people that we were, I think, to be honest. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse position. The reason why you behaved this way was because you were very insecure with regards to stability. Like I said at one point, I felt like you fought for everything that you had. I do feel like you fought for everything that you had. I feel like you could have come from an extremely poor background or a very unstable background, where you kind of realize the only power that I'm going to have, or the only strength I will ever have in this world, is if I have power and money. And that's what drove you. It was because of that insecurity. Remember, every person has a reason for being the way that they're being. Okay, so let's have a look and see. Although some people, not really. They just are. So this current lifetime, Five of Voices, you've walked away from a relationship here. There was conflict in a relationship. You couldn't get stability in a connection in this lifetime. There was a lot of conflict with the Five of Swords between you and somebody else. I don't feel like this person could offer you stability. Interesting. You did walk away from someone with the Eight of Emotions being there. You did walk away. It was not an easy decision to make, that you had to walk away, but you did it for your own stability. Somebody did not offer you the stability that you actually maybe needed. It can even be the feeling of needing to be in a committed relationship, somebody going the mile and like signing on the dotted line, a marriage certificate, and then when they're there, really dedicating themselves into the relationship. The Knight of Pentacles is, it took time for this to happen, I think, as well, because the Knight of Pentacles is a slow moving energy, but you chose stability over where I think somebody was just giving you no stability whatsoever. It's interesting that in the past lifetime you fought for this kind of stability then as well. So you may be even having, I don't want to say like that might be like the most important thing to you still, kind of like it's still lingering with you. Let's see a past person, and the person you get involved with is a Queen of Wands. Couldn't get there. The Four of Wands energy and the King of Pentacles. So the person oh wow, now this is your link. There's the link right there. Just look at this. You've got a Queen of Wands energy, Four of Wands, Queen of Wands. unstable energy, especially with regards to relationships. I mean, they can be amazing in relationships. It depends what's happening in the reading. I mean, Queen of Wands energy is a fire sign, so not all fire signs are not stable, you know what I mean? They can be amazing. Sometimes when it comes up in a reading where you haven't been finding stability, you know, we all have light and dark sides to ourselves. So sometimes you'll find that the person you were dealing with, their darker side or the negative aspects of who they were kind of like ruling, especially when it comes to relationships. They may be an amazing, you know, son, daughter to their parents or friends, but when it comes to relationships, they're that. King of Pentacles in the reverse position cannot give stability, and that's what you needed more than anything. And they could not offer that. And there is the feeling of you wanting to be married. There's the Four of Wands energy, that celebration, the needing to get married and settle down and have a home together. You got a person who's kind of like not taking that too seriously with the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, it's seen as kind of like sometimes the bachelor kind of energy people, the even playboys and lover boys, lover girls vibe, you know, the non-committal types, and they could not offer that stability. And it's so interesting that in a past life, because here's your link, in a past life, the thing that you fought for the most in your life was to be even like financially stable, powerful, so that you could be strong in yourself and nobody could like push you down. You had the power to do anything you needed to do. But what you could not give, because all your focus was on that, what you could not give was love. It's like stability wise, I feel like the relationship that you had, your family, your people had everything, but they missed the emotion, the connection. And in this lifetime, you got the emotion. You got the emotion. And what you're not getting, you may even get an amazing relationship where somebody's very romantic with you and pays you attention. But, and I don't feel like this is one person, by the way. I feel like it's a couple of people. I feel like it's more than, you keep kind of repeating the same relationship over and over. You're getting the people that show you the emotional love, which you could not give in a past life. But they cannot give you the stability, which is all you craved for. And still now as well. They cannot give that stability. This is interesting. And do you see how it's connected to your past life? Do you see now? So let's have a look. So now we start to get the unfolding of the bigger picture. Take the lead comes up here. Literally, there's your Three of Wands, your Three of Wands again. Somebody here, it's the person that you divorced in the past lifetime. They've come back in. Male or female energy. Energies here can be easily swapped. Genders are swapped fluently here, by the way. Yeah, that's a fact. Genders, we're not one gender in past lifetimes. We can swap genders as we go along. Usually our soul is one gender. It is either female or male, but we can become any energies. Remember, the soul is experiencing absolutely everything, and it needs to experience what it is like to be a guy or what it is like to be a girl as well. Yeah, so the Three of Wands energy, this is this person. It's in that there's the next link. The energy, Three of Wands, not opening up to you, not taking the lead, guys, sorry. Not taking the lead at all, shutting off from you. This person never takes the lead, or I feel like it's one specific person that hurt you more than anything, and then when they do this, they pull back energy. The Four of Swords energy, they kind of like pull back the energy, and this is what's been, I think it's also been kind of like repeating itself and replaying itself in your vibe. There is an extended reading to this, guys, if you want to check it out. The extended reading is literally going to be looking at why this is repeating and what you can do about it to prevent this from happening again and again. What is the deeper element that you need to look at from this past life? Because if you can solve that, you're going to solve this, you see. So let's see what our spirit guides, if you want to check it out, link in the description box below. Let's see what our spirit guide has got to say here. Let's have a look and see. This is all you want in this lifetime as well. But this time it's different. You see, in the past lifetime, I felt with the World card being there, it was more about on a worldly scale, how powerful I am going to be out there in the world, how strong I'm going to stand in the world. And you kind of like neglected the world that's your little world, your family, you know. Not that you neglected them, but you took care of them in every way. It's just that emotional element was missing with the Emperor being in the reverse position. Even the Two of Wands energy. finding this quite interesting. If you look at the Two of Wands energy, it's actually a person sitting there and there's a telescope there. So it's almost like your vision was always over there, you know, and not over here. In this lifetime, you still want that stability, but in a different way. I feel like you feel it, even the way that you felt in the past lifetime, that need to have it, I feel like it's still there. You got the Ten of Pentacles here, which tells me it's not so much more about the world, you know, about the power that you can have in the world. It's more about the home and the family and the connection and stability in a relationship, that you can move in together and have a home and start to build it and make it strong and build a strong future. That's the overriding energy of your need in this lifetime. And because it's like lessons that we are learning, it is unfolding in such a way that you are finding it hard to get that. You're kind of like matching up with people. One of them was definitely this person that came in here, without a doubt. You might know exactly who I'm talking about. So let's have a look and see what else is coming up here. You know, when you have that love that comes in, you offer somebody your love. Four of Cups energy. You offer somebody your love. You keep getting connected to the wrong people who end up pushing you off like this with the Queen of Swords energy, or you end up having to cut them off as well with the Queen of Swords energy. That's cold. I mean, the sword itself is not a warm, lovey, fuzzy energy. It's a sword. So you end up meeting up with the wrong people again and again. It does stem from this situation here. I just want to get one card out for you guys to see what does Spirit Guide advise you moving forward here, and what you should be looking at to break this. I feel like honestly, this is a blockage. I feel like this is what they call a block. And it's the World card. Again, literally going embrace. They leave us with such a mystery. There's a heart in here as well. So I want to see what they mean. They're leaving us with a mystery. This is an interesting reading. Let's have a look and see what's up with that energy. You got to recreate yourself in this lifetime. There is energies that you're carrying from this past lifetime that's overflowing into the one that we're in, and you got to recreate yourself. You got to recreate yourself. They keep saying that. You got to recreate yourself. You got amazing cards that have just come up here. The Embrace. This is so interesting. I'm liking this. You have to break the karma. You have to break the karma. The Magician card has come up here. That's the rebuilding of yourself. And the Nine of Pentacles is very stable energy. You cannot, there we go. You cannot look for this in anybody else but yourself. You cannot look for the stability in anyone else. You just got to rebuild yourself and only stop focusing. Basically, they're going, just stop focusing on relationships. I'm even seeing this as well. Don't look for a person to give you this happiness. Build this happiness yourself. Then the person will come. Then the person will come. If you need nothing, you'll never be looking for anything. And then you'll just have it. You know, when we need to find happiness, you'll always be needing to find happiness. But if you're happy, you'll just be happy in all ways, because the universe will just keep on serving you happy. If I need to be strong, I'll always need to be strong, which means I'll be weak all the time. You get what I'm saying? So if I'm looking for a stable relationship, I'm not stable. I'm not feeling safe. Nine of Pentacles is a very safe energy. I'm very committed to feeling safe in the world, feeling like you're strong, feeling like you're good, feeling like everything is in place. And there's the World card under it there. It's almost like going, if you want to have the Ten of Pentacles, you have to be the Ten of Pentacles. And that means never feeling a moment of, I feel like my world is not right until I'm in a relationship. You cannot have that vibe at all. You got to create a new world where everything seems right and feels right and is right. And that is when you're literally going to get the person that you want to come in. You got to become the person. The fear that you had back in the past life, that has to be removed. You guys, I feel like you should check the cord cutting video that I did. I did this cord cutting video where you can cut cords literally to events that happened in past lives as well. Now you know that something happened in your past life person's childhood when they were growing up. I feel like it was extreme poverty, extreme instability. Maybe there were times, for some reason, I can even picture them like being homeless at one point. That's the cord you need to cut between your life and that past life. You need to break that. And if you can do that and you just focus on making yourself to be happy in this one and feel very secure in this one, in every way, filling up your life in every way you can possibly do it, that is how you're breaking this connection. And that is how you're going to literally bring in a new person into your world. There we go, Scorpio. Thank you so much for coming in. If you want to check out as well, I've got personal readings as well, where I am doing past life readings. Description box, there's an email down there. You can contact me. Otherwise, guys, thank you so much for coming in. I'm sending you all light and love. Bye.